Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. This is the show where you guys send in your messiest, toxic, most out-of-pocket predicaments, and I attempt to break them down, giving my honest and unbiased feedback. Now listen, I'm a comedian, not a therapist, so ain't no guarantee I'll help fix your life. But I can provide laughter along the way and call it like I see it. So without any further ado, let's get into the episode. I really want my friend's man. All right, so hear me out, Mike. My best friend does not deserve her man, period. Damn, that's a lot of hateration and holleration in the dancery. He's one of those rare good guys. He's loyal, he's caring, and he actually be putting in effort. And she's out here treating him like garbage. One woman's trash is another woman's treasure. She's constantly talking to other guys, so she's for the streets is what I'm hearing. Using him for his money and embarrassing him in public without a second thought. Every time I see it, I can't help to think, if I had him, I'd never do him like that. And honestly, I can't lie, I look way better than her. Like this video if you think she's full of shit. And I know I could treat him way better than she ever could. He's exactly the kind of man I've been looking for. Everything that glitters ain't gold, love. So it's hard not to picture what it would be like if he was mine. But here's the thing. Making that move is risky. If I shoot my shot and he turns me down and then she finds out, I'm losing both of them. She might lay hands on you like a Catholic priest. Stay alert, stay alive. Now I'm fine with cutting her off if it means I get him. Nah, that's nasty work, and I'm not really here for it. But I'm not okay with getting rejected and ending up looking like a snake. It's a little too late for that. I just don't know how to do this without it all blowing up in my face. You got a better chance of catching a goldfish in the ocean with your bare hands. Do I sit back and hope he eventually sees her for who she is? Or do I just take my chance and make it happen? Because the longer I watch her mistreat him, the more I feel like I'm letting a good thing pass me by. Any advice will help. Hey, sweetie, first things first, something you said in your letter caught my attention. You said I'm trying to do all this without looking like a snake. You're already a snake. You already crossed the threshold for disloyal, for untrustworthy. You're already there. So let's just forget about that. And secondly, I'm going to tell you right now, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. The version of this man that you see with her may not be the version you get. You don't know why he's doing the things to her that he's doing. He might be head over heels about her and can't see her doing anything wrong in his eyes. That might be the love of his life, whether she treats him good or not. He might get with you and just straight smut you out. You might be the fun girl. You like, damn, what happened? You was taking Aisha here and doing all this and buying her gifts and, you know what I'm saying, breaking her off an allowance. You just call me over to Netflix and chill. Not really feeling that, my man. And he gonna be like, yeah, you not Aisha. You Keisha. And you're the fun girl. You know what I'm saying? You don't know why he's doing that. So you can't look at the relationship and say, oh, I want that. Let me take her off of him. Go find your own man. Because what's for you will come to you and what's for her will come to her. And don't worry about how she's treating him. She'll get her own karma. Or maybe she won't. Maybe that's why the relationship works. Maybe he's only doing the things for her like that because of the way she treats him in return. Maybe he likes punishment. Maybe he's one of those BDSM guys where he likes being humiliated and tortured and you know what I mean, and punished. Maybe he gets off on that. Maybe that's his thing. Maybe you start treating him good and then he walk all over you like a floor mat. And now you're like, damn, where did I go wrong? I thought homie cuz was, you know what I'm saying, Casanova, Prince Charming. He out here treating me like one of the dudes in the Medea movie. I'm not really feeling this. Yeah, that's nasty work. So stop looking at what she got and go find something that's for you. Because I guarantee you the version of him that she's getting, you're not going to get. Like all men are not like, it's not like, it ain't even just men. Let me correct myself. It's people. The version of you that you are with one person is not even necessarily the version you'll be with another person. You know what I'm saying? Like I have friendships. The way I am with this friend ain't the way I am with that friend. The things I can say to this friend, I can't say to that friend. The things I might have to like, oh, let me not say that because it's not going to go that way. Or, man, I can say this to him. It'll be, you know, conducive to whatever I'm trying to convey. So the version that you see with him may not be the version you get and you may be upset. Then you lose a friend and you find out, damn, this ain't even all it's cracked up to be. Now, what if behind closed doors, he's doing something that you don't know about, that she's not telling you about, that makes her treat him like that? But instead, you seeing a highlight reel. You seeing the Instagram page. Only the good, none of the bad. Now, you see what she's doing because you with her. She's out flirting with dudes or whatever. He breaking her off money. You think she's using him. Maybe he's okay with that. Maybe while she's out and about doing her thing, Maybe he's meeting the same chick every Tuesday at 2 o'clock at the Red Roof Inn, taking her to Pound Town on a one-way flight. And Shorty knows about it, so this is her way of like, yeah, I'm gonna do me a little bit while he's definitely doing him. But then they get back home and she make him dinner and he rub her feet and maybe it's love. Who knows? But you are a snake for trying to take her man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So I hope you get whatever karma's coming your way. But in the meantime, stay alert, stay alive. Is it tricking if you don't got it? My girl's birthday's coming up and I'm stressing. Truth is, I don't have any money to do something nice for her. Folding on your shorty's birthday trip is top tier nasty work. But not because I lost my job or fell behind on bills. Like this video if you think he's full of shit. But because I've been chasing this other girl on the side. I can't lie, you deserve whatever comes your way, my man. I've been trying to impress her for a while, and last week I went all in and paid her rent for the month. 1-800-Simpleholics Anonymous. Thinking it'd finally get me in the door with her. Now I'm broke, and to make it worse, she completely ghosted me. No texts, no calls, nothing. As soon as that payment cleared, she disappeared from my life. Yeah, scam likely. So here I am, out of a bunch of money. A month's rent? I hate to break it to you, that's not a bunch of money. No side chick to show for it, and my girl's big day is right around the corner. Now I know she's expecting something, dinner, a gift, at least a little effort, but I got nothing left to work with. I'm stuck trying to figure out how to get through her birthday without her getting mad. You'll be back on Tinder swiping right in no time. All while hiding the fact that I basically threw away my money chasing somebody who didn't even want me in the first place. Am I cooked? Yo, my man, it's tricking whether you do or you don't got it. What are you talking about? But in your situation is way nastier because now you done forfeited the funds with your girl's birthday spinning around the block for some shorty that went ghost on you like a Rolls Royce. That's nasty work. I'm gonna tell you something right now. When I was 16, when I was a youth, a kid, I acted as a kid, I did something similar. I had a girlfriend who loved me to death. I was on house arrest. Shorty would catch 2-3 buses to come and visit me when my boys wouldn't even get on one. She was going to cookouts in the summertime. She would get on a bus with 2 plates of to-go plates to bring them to me to make sure I ate because I couldn't leave the house. She hung on me all day and all night to make sure I had, I wasn't lonely. She used to rub my back. She used to give me the gawk, you know what I'm saying? Things was amazing with her. The moment I started getting back into school and getting my groove back, you know what I did? The nuttest of nut shit you could possibly do. I bought her friend a pair of those blue and white Jordan 13s with the hologram. Shorty looked better than her friend, I ain't gonna lie. Had a nice body, and I thought I had a chance at cracking that. So I bought her the J's. You know what she did? She put the shoes on her feet and was like, oh, good look, bro. And skipped off and then told her friend what I did. So then I ain't get to beat that and I lost my girlfriend and broke her heart because she really loved me and I went behind her back and did some crazy nonsense like that. But I was 16. I didn't know no better. I learned from that. I felt terrible about it. I tried to repay that girl all the years later. You know what I'm saying? We cool now, but I was a fool. But guess what? I was 16. You're a grown man. Wifey birthday coming up right around the corner and you didn't forfeited the funds on a joint that ghosted you like a Rolls Royce. That's nasty work. What's popping with you? You're absolutely stupid. I don't know what you were thinking when you did that. First of all, unless she's on subsidized housing, why are you paying her rent? You talking about I'm out of a lot of money. How much is her rent? That you paid that and now you're flat broke. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you paid the rent and now you're flat broke, you've been broke. You was broke before you paid the rent. You just didn't know it. You a check to check type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Now wifey birthday coming around and you don't got no bread to make her feel good. I'm gonna tell you right now, do not tell her what happened to the money. You better say you lost a parlay or something. You was trying to flip it, double it up. Tell her you sell drugs and you got robbed or something. Make up a story. Do not tell her, yeah, I paid Shorty from the Instagram's rent thinking I was gonna get a chance to clap cheeks. And now I'm on a no-fly list. I'm on a block call zone, you know what I'm saying? Bubbles went from blue to green in a blink of an eye. I'm sick to my stomach. That's crazy, bro. I don't know what's wrong with you, but you don't deserve the girl you're with. I hope she finds out and dips on you. And then I hope she cracks your best friend. They fall in love, have a family, and get married, and you got to be the best man at the wedding watching her be treated better. That's what I hope happens to you because you're disgusting. And I'm not here for it, my man. Stay alert, stay alive. Size matters, and I learned the hard way. She said, look, Mike, I used to swear up and down I needed a man who was packing. I joke about it, post about it. I even clown guys with small ones. Body shaming Shorty. Not cool. Well, I messed around and got exactly what I was asking for. Ask and you shall receive. And now I'm realizing I might have played myself. My man is way too big. Spare me the details, love. I'm good. To the point where it's not even pleasurable. It's just painful. I'm sore for days afterwards, walking around like I just ran a marathon that I didn't train for. www.black.com. The worst part is, I keep pretending like I'm loving every second of it. And the award for Best Actress goes to, I hype him up, tell him he's everything I ever wanted, and post little hints on Instagram like I'm living out some fantasy, but behind closed doors, I'm bracing myself every time like I'm about to survive a car wreck. Like this video if you think she's full of shit. I can't even enjoy intimacy anymore because I'm too busy trying not to cry. Now I'm stuck between not wanting to hurt his ego. Yeah, I'm certain that's not what's gonna happen. And knowing I can't keep this up forever. I'm starting to look for an exit plan. But how do you explain to a man that he's too much without him taking it the wrong way? I asked for this, I bragged about this, and now I'm paying the price. Signed, literally in pain. Damn, baby girl, you done bit off more than you could chew. Literally. Homeboy done backed out the BBC, the baby leg, and then broke it back through the mattress. Now you got spina bifida. You can't even walk right, you know what I'm saying? You got the scoliosis, you need to go see a chiropractor. You was talking all that, yeah, I need this, I need that. And he gave you exactly this and that. And now you having a hard time walking to the car without a limp. You need the wheelchair, you know what I'm saying? You need the ramp to the crib to get to the housing. Because he got your posture all out of place. That's crazy. See, I'm going to judge you a little bit, but I'm going to give you some game. Because I've seen women like you before. You are the kind of woman who sees what everyone else is talking about on social media that seems popular, seems cool, seems like the trendy or in thing, and then you just regurgitate that despite it being the actual opposite of your reality or what you believe in. So you go in there and be like, yeah, I don't want no shrimp. I don't want this. I need a third arm. You know what I'm saying? Talking all that stuff, right? Knowing you got the shallow womb. So as soon as homie from black.com come through, you know what I'm saying? He only giving you half the pipe pause and you already going into cardiac arrest. You know what I'm saying? Your cervix is getting smashed up like a crash dummy and you in pain. And you fighting it off like, I love it. Nah, you don't love it. You're in extreme pain. It's not even funny you no more. So instead of getting on Shade Room in the comments, trying to clown dudes who's average or a little below average or whatever, just being like, nah, I don't need Big Willie. You know what I'm saying? I need this. I don't need the ballpark Frank. Just give me the, you know what I'm saying? Give me the Vienna sausage. That feels more pleasurable. I enjoy this. Maybe not that, but you know, a little, like maybe two of those together. I don't know. But you shouldn't have been running your mouth. You was talking all that noise and somebody called you bluff. He jumped right in the DM. Yeah, I got what you're looking for. Probably sent you the meat meal pic. You look down like, yeah, that joint look like this. And you was like, I need that. Knowing you was fronting. As soon as he stuffed it in you, he was like, you felt it up here. You felt the wood up here and now you in trouble. So tell homie right now, bro, you too big. This ain't gonna work out. Just tell him. Come on, I don't hurt his ego. Make sure you text him that so he can screenshot the message and put it on his story like, yeah, this is what I'm doing to shorties. Because there is somebody out there that's gonna see that and be like, sign me up. I want the lumbar destroyed. And they're gonna be writing his DM because you didn't already gave him the good Yelp. So just tell him like, look, I bang with you, but the box is destroyed. You're going to have my joint inside out looking like the Arby's meat. Can't have it. I wish you the best. Go ahead and beat somebody else's back out. I'm cool. I'm going to pass. But if you don't do that, I'm going to tell you right now, stay alert, stay alive. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this episode of Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. I hope you guys enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you. And if so, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Matter of fact, leave me a comment telling me what advice you would have gave them. And who knows, maybe you got your own toxic tale to tell about a shady friend or an entanglement you need help untangling. If so, feel free to drop me a letter at the email provided below, and I'll make sure I read it in a future segment of Advice with Mike. Now, with that being said, our time together has come to an end. But just remember, stay alert, stay alive.